Hey everyone, welcome back to Terra Nil. We are back here after a week of Let's Try episodes and I am excited to be back in this one. Last time we did our first tropical map and we don't have access to any more. In fact, the only thing we have access to at the moment is the first polar map, where we are going to be seeing 3 new biomes and a bunch of new animals. Why can I click on this? Requirements: Volcanic Glacier. Okay. Okay, so we need to... that's the name of the map. Okay, so... Okay, so we get... Okay, we can actually click on some of them to see what... Okay, we get access to a bunch of new maps when we do this one. So that's apparently when we can really choose where to go. Okay, fair enough. In either case, before we get started here, there has been a few comments on my playstyle. I'm not gonna address a whole lot of them, but I did in the comments. So if you are curious, go back and read them. What I will say, however, that some of it was shared, and some of it was in regards to the animals. And I'm gonna try and see if I can focus a little bit more on the animals. We have never built the observatory, for instance, because let's be frank, I've never really found the reason to it. I feel like we have so many resources, we don't have to be super tactical. The animals, it doesn't really matter if they're happy or not. By the end, there'll be so many of them that it doesn't really matter if we focus on them or not. But that apparently seems to be a shared opinion. I'm gonna try, and we'll build the observatory in this map and see what we can do to make them a little bit more happy. Maybe have some that maybe try and prevent them from leaving. We're also going to be focusing on the climate thresholds. The last time, I think it was, we learned that there are some where we need to time, like temperature or humidity, for instance. So we unlock something first and then we continue doing something else, for instance, so we don't go all out on something. And let's see if we can keep all that in mind. So let's go into the Volcanic Glacier here and see what this is all about. Because apparently we're gonna have 5 choices when we are done here. Okay, geysers and lava flows makes this region perfect for geothermal power. You'll need to melt the polluted permafrost in order to clean the ground beneath. Solar amplifiers will help increase ambient temperatures and melt snow. Okay, so we have 4 biomes, we have 6 animals as always, and we have 11 different climate milestones to see if we can achieve. I don't know, my voice sounds a little bit different. I don't feel sick, but it sounds to me like I might be getting sick. Okay, so first step. Begin by using seismic detonators to cause fissures to erupt, bringing lava to the surface. Use geothermal plants and solar amplifiers to melt snow, allowing you to clean the ground beneath. Detoxify the polar ocean, as it is also a source of life. Okay. Okay, I was about to say, are you gonna land? I forget they always do this. Okay. Oh, we have a new thing here. We have toxicity, as well as humidity and temperature. Let's see here. Oh, it's difficult to figure out if there's something here we need. I guess we can hover over them and see the little pins, and maybe we can remember if there's anything. Makes it so we need to remember. I don't think so right off the bat. This is less than 15, and so there are some. Okay, green up there means, I think, less than. So For instance, I think we can safely assume that toxicity is just something we need to get rid of. it doesn't really matter what we do. Toxicity is something we need to get rid of, so let's start with that. Okay. Okay, you created some lava. That's next to these, I assume. That is not yet. And what do we have here? Okay, you're a cloud seeder. You provide heat. Okay, so for now, I guess we'll try and build some of these. Yeah, that's the first step, I guess, to create some lava. Not really sure what's the best way here. I think we need to do it on these, right? Or next to these? Maybe that's a mistake? Well, then we can undo it. That increases the temperature, something that we might want to be careful about doing too much. Because there is some of them that requires less temperature, but I don't think we have... Okay, so snowfall is something where we need to be careful about. We cannot go above 5 degrees. Yeah, it needs to be less than 5 degrees to get snowfall. That's probably the first we need to focus on. Let's split them a little bit, so in case we need this for something, which we probably do. And we have some options here and there. We need one more. I'm thinking one up here, maybe. I wonder if we do this. It's gonna be lava all over the place. I mean, we can undo it, right? Let's try. I'm also a little bit worried about the temperature, but hopefully that'll be okay. Should be lava all over the place now. And I think, indeed, that what might have been the point. Ooh, what are we gonna create here, though? Just clean water? Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So what do? You create power. Fair enough. And what? And you melt snow in a large area. No, that's not what I wanted to press. Just wanted to get rid of the... whatever. Okay, you need to be on lava, kind of. Right there might be a good thing. Okay, so we are back to the toxin scrubbers. Just build a couple of these around the place. They cost 25. They cost the same as the scrubbers, so I mean... these are potentially better to build than the scrubbers. These might be able to reach a little bit further. Can we do anything with this? Not at the moment. We could do something like this, but let's hang on. Let's hang on. Because that might be jumping the gun a little bit. Let's scrub this as well. That's a good spot. And I think the rest will have to do with this. Minus 19. Yeah, that's okay. Right, you don't melt. You do. What if we do that? Huh. cost 15. You're cheaper than this. Okay, well, these are also used for other stuff, of course, so that's what we need them for. That's so we can start getting grasslands. Yeah, okay. It's like I haven't even played this game before. I wonder what happens if we do this. Then this is just all going to be lava. That I think would be a little bit crazy. Okay. Well, this is already kind of okay up here. I'm thinking we'll just do something like that to make it even better. And then we'll build a couple of these. Something like that. It's not fantastic, but I think it's okay. Okay, it doesn't like lava, of course. That's completely fair. That makes sense. Okay, we got that one, which does dehumidifier. Okay, that... Ooh, okay. Okay, so now we can control the humidity a little bit. Interesting. I wonder if we need to do that if we want to reach all this. Is there anything that requires less than humidity? I don't think so. But maybe we need to use it for something else. Okay. For now, let's maybe continue out here. Try and get some of the water as well, since we need that. Maybe we do want one out over here as well, so we're a little bit closer to the water. And this is gonna be weird. But we can undo it if it's complete garbage. Power to you. Let's clean the water a little bit. There we go. And what do we get here then? We get a flash freezer, so that does the same for temperature. That, however, might be useful. That might be useful. Okay. Let's focus a little bit more on the scrubbing, because that's what we need to do now. Get this bit as well. I don't think we really need to, but... it's kind of cool to have one out here as well. Okay, like that. That should cover us pretty well. Let's start with the irrigators then. Okay, let's see. We can do something like that. 141. It's not gonna be quite 141, I think, because it's gonna go down a little bit because of the lava. And then maybe we can have one here, something like that. Seems okay. We can't even build on the snow. Okay. Well, honestly, 156 is pretty darn good. A new animal species has appeared. Okay. Hello. You're a narwhal? Yes, you are. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Well, We still can't do anything about them. I can't remember when we are actually going to... I can't remember when we are actually going to get access to the observatory. It might be in the second or last. It might even be in the last category. We actually have 2 of them. Very nice. Very, very nice. Can we? Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's continue with this. 148 there, pretty darn good. There is no reason per se to build you like that, so we might as well do that. Right there is beautiful. 166. That is almost too good to be true. And let's see here. Okay, we can't quite reach this. But we still should have plenty here to get to the end here. Let's I would love to build there, but I have a feeling we would like to save these. Something like that should be okay. So what are we thinking here? Maybe we build 2. 1 there, 1 there. Okay, so next, increase biodiversity by growing tundra on the highlands. Start fires to create ash on which to grow forests. Freeze lava flows to create rock fields to grow lichen. And use monorails to create kelp forests in the ocean. Okay. And we can see toxicity is down. Toxicity is down. So how have we done that? Is it just by removing whatever? Okay, you... I have no idea what you do. Let's... yeah, we can see. We can already build a little bit of forest here if we wanted to. Not much, mind you. Okay, reach a temperature of 1 degree to unlock. The problem is... we actually, for this one, we don't want to... I'm correct, right, in assuming we don't... But it's red. The degrees is red. Not sure I understand this. I mean, this is clearly we need to be above 40% humidity, right? And this less than 20% toxicity. But this... this means we need to be lower than -5 then? So we actually need to... we want to flash freeze. We want to flash freeze if we want this one. That's just because this should do it. Yes. Okay. So we now have ice. And how do we lower toxicity? Let's not do it quite yet. How do we lower toxicity? Is that just by this? Maybe we build another one of these here. That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. That does something. Okay, so it's the toxic scrubbers. Guess that makes sense. $25. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get to less than 20 here. But I suppose let's try. That didn't do anything at all. Not enough, I feel. We might need one of these up here to do that. Honestly, I don't see why not. So now that should help. Yeah, now that helps. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. But ice is forming on its own now. Ice is forming on its own now. Not sure we can do much more for the toxicity without making it look a little bit crazy, but we are so close though. We are so close. Can we? I mean, what happens if we do this? I don't think it's gonna do anything. I did a little bit to the toxicity. Let's redo that. I don't think it matters. We're so close though to the toxicity. So close. I'm curious. Let's just see. Will this do anything to the toxicity? No, I don't think so. That is pure humidity. That's fine. Let us see if we can't squeeze out the last bit here. What if we do them out here? Just remove the whatever is here. Does that matter? It did, kind of. That was probably a waste. Yeah, that was nothing there anyway. Let's undo that one. Oh, we're so close. Just 1 more percent. Just 1 more percent. We're gonna do that. No, it needs to be less, so we still need a little bit more. It's a little bit wasteful at the moment. And you know, the problem also is maybe we'll actually get something later on that will do this. Okay, we got that. We got there. Less than 20, even though it says 20. Let's get the cloud seeders then. And let's not overdo it. Let's just get what we need. Let's get a flash freeze somewhere. Can we do one that's better? Can. -6 degrees. Snowfall. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. Okay. Do we now have anything? Oh my god, look at all that. Beautiful. That is beautiful. And these are gonna be battling for the lava, and the snow is gonna be battling for this to be grass, or what's it called? Ash. So now I don't think we have anything that needs to be lower than toxicity, but that's fine. Ooh, it helps on toxicity. Awesome. Yes, this one. So we need the... Oh my god, we have Aurora. Nice. Yeah, that's what we just unlocked. So we need a little bit more humidity somewhere. I don't think necessarily it's a problem, or maybe it is. We need some rocks somewhere close by, because... yeah, these don't give anything. But we were so close, though. We can go ahead and unfollow that one. Oh, we need to get to 70% as well. Do we have anything here that increases humidity? Oh, I would just love to get to one more. I'm just not seeing anywhere we can build this where we'd get anything. We can't build one here, we have right there. Why can't we build right... that's because we also have one right there. Up here doesn't make much sense. Oh, we're too close. We have one there as well. Don't think we have anywhere at the moment we can build any. And these don't change enough. They give 0%, so these doesn't matter. I think we'll have to accept that maybe we need to wait for something later. Maybe we need to wait for something later. Let us try and get to... let's try to get up in the positive degrees, but maybe not like too much. So we built one there, and maybe one here, +2 degrees. That's actually just not enough. 4 degrees. That'll do it. We unlock something new in here then. So let's see what we have. What is that? That is the biodome. Creates a tundra in range. Tundra will only grow at sufficiently low humidity and high elevation. Must be built on an irrigator. Okay. Shit. How low do we need to get here? Because that seems like a lot. Well, mistakes were made. For sure. Can we even do this? Can we create rock somehow at the moment? What does this do? Okay, there's something we can do here with more lava. So I suppose we can try and see what that is. We need some way to create rock, honestly, because this is... or maybe move rock, I should say. Okay, so we need a little bit more lava. Let's, I don't know, do some of these... Actually, no, let's do some of these to spread this, I think. I think one right there would create some lava. that enough? Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Create rock. Ooh. Okay, thank God. Okay. Cools lava in range forming rock. Okay, we need that. 100%. I'm not 100% sure yet where it is a good idea to do it, but let's do that. Okay. And now, can we get some of these beautiful dehumidifiers? Yes, now we can. First though, can we actually get a humidifier? Would that make sense? Ooh, maybe we can, maybe we can. Maybe we can real quick get to 50%. And we need to get to 70% as well. I wonder if that's something we need to do first before we do all this. But you know what? We are not trying to 100% this game. We are not trying to 100% this game. And there will be things that we need to learn. This is a completely new biome as well. Dehumidified. What do we need to get to? We still need to get a little bit lower. So one more would do. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Let's build some tundra up here. We get a new one. Is that like a wolf kind of thing? Arctic wolf. Nice. Nice. Okay, we need to create a lot more rock apparently for this. You know what? Then let's do this one. That should honestly do it, right? No, not even. We need a little bit more. First, we create some rock over there then. Yeah, this is a little bit crazy. LJ greenhouse. Ah, that's for lichen, of course. Okay, create lichen on rocks in range when moved via... Okay, create lichens on rocks in range. When moved via monorail into clean ocean, grows kelp forests. Must be built on an irrigator. Okay. You could be technically built there. Yes. Probably a pretty decent one as well. Okay, we got ourselves an elk as well. Very nice. They absolutely love it at the moment. They might not completely love it until we are done here. So this one... Yeah, you created on that. I thought so. Create that as well. We need to burn some of this. But the question is, how much do we burn? We can't burn a lot here. We'll try and burn this. This will be like small controlled burns though. Do this one as well, because here we can already build the Opertorium as well when this is done. This should burn down as well, right? Yes, it does. Good. Let's build some forest there, because we need that as well. Do that. Actually, we can burn up here as well. Let's do that and build... That should be the last forest we need. Should be the last forest we need. Let's do that. No, it's not. Okay. Guess we can still build it. Why not? It's also snowing now. That doesn't really help. Okay, so we need to do one more burn somewhere at some point. Okay, where do we want to build this? Plus 24 over here. We need so many more rocks. We need so many more rocks. Do we have more fissures somewhere for the lava? Or did we? Yeah, we have one there. So we had some weird thing over here, didn't we? Or was it? It was in number 2. This one. Let's see what happens. Because you create lava. And, you know, then one of these rock buddies right here. Might be a good idea, right? And maybe we plant one of these here just because we need it as a base for this. No? This. Plus 96, that's a big boost. Still not enough. Oh my god. Still not enough. There was something that we can... kelp forest, that's not the same. Okay. Kelp forest is not the same as lichen. Okay. This might take a while here to get this one finished. We do have to make another burn. But I'm thinking we need to make more tundra as well if we want to keep that, because I think we have to burn this one, and that's gonna take most of our tundra away. Yep, that's fair. But it seems like we don't necessarily need a lot of tundra, but this is definitely gonna be enough forest, 100%. Let's let the fire die, so we don't burn the forest as well. It'd be kind of sad. Okay, so we need some tundra somewhere. Can we build you up here? No. Because we need the... What if we do that? Does that melt the snow? It does. Can we not build one now? We can. Actually, let's build it as close to here as possible, so it spreads as far as possible. Now what? Okay, we need to lower humidity a little bit. Can we do one that's less than 7? Just a couple of percent. Just need a couple of percentages. That's so much though. 3. Perfect. And that's more than enough right there. Ooh, we got a penguin. You're unsatisfied, but we cannot do anything about that at the moment. We cannot do anything about that at the moment. We can dismiss it. It's leaving anyway, I think. But maybe they'll make their way over here, who knows. Okay. Aw, so nice, so nice. Okay, you need more snow for sure. How did we make that again? Flash freezer. But that lowers the temperature, which we probably don't want to do at the moment. Okay. We still need a little bit of lichen, which is this one. That should do it. Yes. Can we build monorail on this? Yes, we can. Thank God. Okay. So to create kelp forest, we must do these. We must use these. Yeah. And if I click on... Okay, let's try and build a network. perfect. Okay, we do need one here. Here. Here maybe. Here, down here as well, very nice. I was thinking earlier that I was a little bit worried about how we are gonna collect everything after this. But I just realized it's gonna be these. It's gonna be the monorails that does it. Okay, so now what? We do that and move you out there. That's not gonna remove the lichen, right? No. But it's gonna create kelp forest. It's difficult to see right now with the snow, but it looks kind of nice, I think. New animal species, but I think we already had. No, this is a new one, a polar bear. Nice. Is that all of them? I need to Polluted Bay. That's not the one we're doing. Can I not? Is there not a button I can click just to go to my mission? I can do that. Okay. We still need 2 out of the 6 animals. That's fair. Okay, and we do need a little bit more. Target invalid. Target valid. I don't really care about that. I need that, I think. Just plonk you out here. Boosh. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Use your monorail system to recycle your buildings. As you do, encourage polar fauna to remain to keep the ecosystem in balance. Okay. Oh, we got an Arctic owl, I'm guessing. Where is it? Right here. Snowy owl, fair enough. And it has perfect conditions to live right there. I still think we need one, honestly. Yeah, I think so. So how do we get that, I wonder? Well, let's try the animal observatory. Let's build it. Boosh. Because you are not happy. You need somewhere where there's lichen, I guess. I'm not sure how this works. Let's get over here. Does that help? Did, I think. I need snow and forest. Oh, you're not easy. What if we build this? You can get up there then. Then we have you. Maybe you need to be... I don't know, over here, and we can build one so you can get up there. Yeah, you're still not quite happy. That's fair. I'm not sure we can make you happy. What if we? What if you're right there? Oh, nice. Okay, I'm not sure if they need to like have access. Okay, I would have been surprised if we could build a path over the, what's it called? The lava. Okay, well, what is all this? Ah, okay, it's a recycling station. Okay, well, we need to build you, and I don't think it matters too much where we build it as long as you are near the monorail network. Let's do that. You are now connected. Yep, unfortunately, I'm not sure we can do much to the humidity. Maybe we can, though. We just need to increase everything. That's it. Plus 12 is good, though. Let's try. We have more rocks. Oh, maybe we can. Maybe it's gonna be easy with all the rocks now. Let's not speak too soon. Why can I build right there when there's one right there? I don't even care. I'm gonna take it. We just need to get to 70, yes? Yes. So now, all we need is get to above 15 degrees. That's it. Plus 15 degrees and we're golden. There's some butterflies. Oh, you're burning stuff. That might not be great. Let's not start a fire. Okay, just don't start fires. What am I, It's this one I need to look for. Yeah. That should do it. That should be everything, right? Nice. Okay, we got that. We got that in the end. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now we can focus on building our monorail network. Sonic pulse. Emits a sonic pulse that temporarily drives away nearby. Ah, okay, we know what that is. We need to get this everywhere. Oh my god, and everyone hates living everywhere. What is the issue with you? Oh, now it's too warm. Okay, it's too warm now. That's okay. We can make it colder. Flash freeze. Let's. Where can we flash freeze? It's okay. There we go. There we go. We're cool. We're cool. We just needed to unlock the thingies. Everything is good. No animals are leaving, right? No, I think we're all good. Okay. I don't think we've seen all the animals though. We have. Have we? Yes. Did we get the last one? I don't see it. Did I click wrong? Volcanic Glacier. Animal 6 out of 6. Okay, let's see. We have the narwhal. That's 1. Arctic fox is 2. Elk is 3. Penguin is 4. Polar bear we haven't seen yet. That's 5. Yeah, and then with this snowy owl. Okay. Okay, if my math is mathing correctly, then it's all good. Okay. We are in number 2, so we need to get in here. We have network over here. Let's just get you up here as well, because I think this should do it. Now we should be okay with... Ooh, we have toxicity again. Okay, that's okay. Now with these we should be okay. So how is it we do this again? We call out the recycling beacon. Yes. Which covers quite a bit. So this should be good right there. Right, and this recycles this thing as well. Need to remember that. I think we're just gonna do it nice and chill here. Send someone out to cycle this. Honestly, should be okay. It grabs these two as well, but that's, I think, okay. Oh, you don't. Okay, that's good. Okay, in that case, we can send one here. And we can send one there. We can 100% send one there. And there. And there. And there. Then we can do this. I don't think we need to, because I think this should be able to reach just fine. But just in case. And send this one as well. Now there goes the observatory, I suppose, but all the animals looks to be happy. All the animals look to be happy. This might... Honestly, this might just happen to be the most balanced map we happen to create. Do that, but we need to start out here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's a lot of them, yeah. Let's do you. And we do you. You need to get taken down anyway. Then we do you. And next up is you. And then we can do these two here. And then we can do this one as well. And then we have these down here. We probably... No, I think we actually okay here. We can do that. And this. Hopefully it's okay from over here. Otherwise we just, yeah, barely, but it wouldn't be a problem. We have so many rocks out there. We just expand the monorail network real quick. Let's do that. And let's send you. And you. Let's... I don't think we need to do that. Just do that, I think. And I think we are good to go. There's no arrows anywhere, so I think we just have a few... Yeah, just these three. Perfect. 2. And 1. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Let us go. 12 out of 7... Oh, 12 out of the 7 required animals to be happy. Very, very nice. And it was actually suggested that we do admire the area afterwards, because it apparently does something, or shows us in a different way. I'm not sure I would admire this masterpiece I've created, but... I mean, they're happy. Nature is crazy. Let's appreciate it. That's actually quite nice. That's actually quite nice. Shows different... oh my god, they're playing. Oh, they're so sweet. Don't know if they do that just on their own as we are walking around, but maybe this is purely for the admiration. I don't know. You know, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. That we can admire it here for a minute or two before we call it a day. With the beautiful northern lights and our kelp forest. And you know, I think we could probably actually spend a lot of time in this game, in these maps, just trying to make everything beautiful as well if we wanted to. Especially after playing the maps maybe once and then getting an idea for the different biomes, how they work, right? We could probably have had the entire ocean being kelp forest. That would have been quite nice. That would have been quite nice. I think we did okay. It's not beautiful or anything, but it works. And that's what matters. That is gonna be it for the Volcanic Glacier, I think it was called. And next time we have a whole bunch of options. Let's take a quick look. Let's just take a quick look. Yeah, look at that. We have 4 options. We could go to the new island. It's definitely an option. 33%, very nice. Okay, we have access to this one, so we could finish this island off. We could go back to do a tropical one, or we could go to a continental one, the first of our last islands that is available to us. And then we have a new biome here. Deciduous forest. Didn't we have that over here? No, maybe not. No, that might be new as well. Yeah, I think it is. So we have 2 new biomes over here. Actually, I only have 3 biomes we need to restore here. Interesting. Okay, well, that has been that is it for today. I'm not sure what we'll do next time. Maybe we'll just go to the new one and get all the new content out of the way, so we have an idea. Maybe we'll go back to tropical, or maybe we'll continue with the polar biome, since that's what we would just focused on. That might be nice to have it in the in the recent memory, so we can easily deal with it. But I'll figure that out for next time. For now, though, thank you for watching, and until then, take care.